Namaste, and welcome to a short yoga routine. Stretches to help relax the back, hamstrings, quads, and also to open up the chest area, ending with a bit of relaxation. So great to do after biking. And if you only have time for the stretch portion, to stretch the legs and the back, you can stop when we're done that part. I'll let you know. Some props that can be helpful for this practice is pillows. One pillow for your head, another pillow for the relaxation to place under your knees, and then two blocks, yoga blocks, and also one strap, any belt, band of any kind. Okay, so we're going to begin lying down on the back. After you come out of the bike, sometimes there's strain in the back. So right away, I like to lie down and let the back muscles relax. Hug in the knees and breathe mindfully. So we bring all the attention inside, connecting to the air coming in and out of nose. Softening into the support of the earth. Slowing down. Place your hands on the kneecaps, patella. And as you breathe in, draw your knees away from chest. Move them forward, extending the arms. As you breathe out, hug in the knees again. Contract the low belly. Inhale, let the knees move forward. You can keep the hands on the knees. Exhale, draw them back, contracting belly. So as you inhale, you allow your belly to rise. As you exhale, you squeeze lower abdominals, empty out. Inhale, fill up, lots of prana coming in, oxygen, vitality. Breathe out to let go of any stagnant energy, anything that can be released. Inhale again, move the knees forward. This is great to relax the back muscles, this simple movement. Exhale. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, knees forward, the shoulders stay relaxed. Exhale, bring the knees back. Now keep your right knee in, lower your left foot to floor. You can use a strap or just interlace your hands behind your thigh and extend your leg. If you're using the strap, place it around the ball of your right foot and then extend the leg up, relax the shoulders, everyone. If you're using the strap, slide your hands down so the elbows are close to the waist bent. You can choose to extend the left leg down, maintaining the hip bones in the same level. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out to softly bend the right knee. Inhale, extend the leg, press the heel up. Exhale, bend the knee. Again, extension, breathe in. Breathe out, flexion of the knee. Last one, inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Extend the leg again and hold straight. Flex both feet, pressing the inner heels away from the pelvis, so the inside of your legs feel quite active. We're maintaining the neck long, chin slightly into chest. If you have that pillow, it's supporting the cervical curve. Great way to help relax neck muscles. And then you can either walk your hands higher, closer to your ankle on your calf, or you can walk your hands higher on the strap. Maybe even holding a foot. So that will depend on your flexibility, and you don't have to force anything to happen. Perhaps your knee stays a little bit bent, and that's as far as you go today, because we don't want to overdo anything, right? Stay conscious of your breath, giving your mind a break from repetitive thinking, projections for the future, memories of the past. Stay really present. If you have the strap, you're now going to let it go. So bend your knee a bit, let go of the strap, and everybody can extend the leg to your maximum and hold the leg with the hands, and then circle the right ankle. Move all your toes. Free up all the little joints in your right foot. Go both ways. Spreading and squeezing the toes. And then pause, take another breath here. Inhale, leg straight. Exhale, bend the right knee. Let's do the same with the left. Draw the left knee up, right foot to floor. Take the strap around the ball of your right foot, or no strap, simply interlace your hands behind your thigh. Choose if you want to extend the right leg forward, maintaining a little bit of space under your lumbar area here, so that natural curve arc in the lumbar spine stays. Inhale here. Exhale, bend the left knee a bit. Inhale, extend the leg. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, straighten, shoulders stay relaxed. Exhale, flex the knee. One more time, inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Extending the leg, hold it straight. Maintain the outer left hip forward, away from armpit and down. Your left femur bone is really anchored into the pelvic socket. Stay here, flex both feet. Press through the inside of the heels, energize the inner legs. Maintain an inner spiral in your legs. And if you are holding the strap, you can now let it go. Hold the leg anywhere you like, maybe a little higher. Stay here. And then circle the left ankle, moving the toes in one direction, and then we're switching it up. Take your time. Feel all the little bones in your foot, all the little joints. Pause in center and take another full breath with the leg straight. Bend the left knee. Hug in both knees. And with the hands on the knees, open them wide. Let the sacrum be heavy. Your arms can get straight here, elbows straight. Nice stretch for the groin. Sacrum heavy. Head heavy. So feel these two structures that hold the extremities of your spine, the two ends of your spine, the skull and the pelvis. Feel them anchored, letting the spine be free, be neutral, space between the vertebrae, decompression of the discs. Just another breath here. Feet are relaxed. Place your feet on the floor as wide as the mat if you are using a yoga mat. If not, just wider than your hips. Raise your arms up skyward and then hold on to your elbows. The elbows stay above the shoulders. We take a deep breath in. On the exhale, turn your knees to point right as your elbows point left in line with the shoulders. Back to center, breathe in, knees and elbows lift. Breathe out, knees point left, elbows right. Inhale, center. Twist on the exhale, maintaining a slight contraction of the low belly. Inhale, back center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, up again. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Pause here. Release your arms down by the body. Walk your feet hip distance apart. And slide your heels close to your hips as you lower your arms down by the waist. The palms can face down to begin. Take a deep breath into the belly. Contract the belly as you exhale all the air out, low back towards the floor, and then lift your hips up in the air. If you have something under your head, remove it. Remove it so you're not jamming or over compressing your neck. And notice the opening for the front of your hips here, the quad stretching. Engage your inner legs. Imagine you're squeezing a block between your thighs. Take another deep breath in, hips high, pubic bone skyward. Exhale, slowly lower your spine back down, hips touch the floor. Now from here, see if you can slide your right foot close to your right hip as you lean a little bit over to the left, and then you're actually going to sit on top of your right foot. So you're sitting in the sole of your right foot. I know this requires a lot of flexibility, the shape that I'm in right now. So if this is not for you today, you can do it sitting up. So what you can do here is this, right? So you lean over to the left, you bring your foot back, and you can keep your foot on the outside of your hip. Another option, if this is still too much, you sit up higher on something. This is also a good option for when you cannot bend your knee too much. Okay, so you choose the option that suits you. You create your own. And here is a wonderful release for the quad. Relax the shoulders. You can have your hands on your belly and observe the movement of the belly as you inhale the expansion. The exhale, that release, that softening with a contraction in the low belly, just slightly. Fullness as you breathe in. Emptiness as you breathe out. Last cycle of breath here. And then we can switch sides. So feel free to sit up if you need to, lean over to one side, do whatever you need, coming out of this safely. I'm used to it, so I can simply slide my foot out, right? But everybody needs to respect where they're at. So be conservative with your movements, with your choices, if it's the first time you're doing something like this. Remember, you can do it sitting. You can lift your hips higher off the floor so that the bend in your knee is not as deep. And if you can, you're sitting right on top of your left foot now. We've switched sides. And then pay attention to your breath. Stay present, relaxing the mind as you soften muscles and release tension from the physical body. Purifying, detoxifying. Relax the face, the eyes, mouth, let the tongue relax. Continue to pay attention to your breath. Nothing is more important right now. And to come out of this, again, be very mindful, be conservative, and then you can simply lie again with your knees bent. Now you can bring your pillow back to support your head. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh into a thread and needle version. Then you can keep your left foot on the floor or lift it off the floor, interlacing hands behind thigh or in front of left shin. Use your right arm to gently press against the thigh bone, creating a little more space in the QL area, the quadratus lumborum here, on the right side of your lower back. Great hip opener. Maintain your feet flexed. Maintain the alignment of your foot, ankle, shin, and knee. So the top of your right foot lines up with the center of your knee, of your ankle, front of your shin, and center of the patella. The opening is for the right hip. The femur bone is externally rotating. The waist stays long on both sides, pelvis heavy. Just another breath here. Place your left foot on the floor. Then hug in the right knee. Extend the left leg down. Reach your right arm to the side and guide your knee across the body to the left. Gaze over your right shoulder. Maintain this right outer hip down. Relax your chest muscles, the shoulders. The head tilts right. Continue to watch your breath happening in the body. The expansion in the right side of rib cage as you inhale, followed by the release, the softening as you exhale. Finishing this exhalation, bring the knee back up, hug it in, notice the low back relaxing, and then draw the left knee in, right foot comes to floor, thread the needle, second side, cross your ankle above your right thigh, open the knee, so pointing the knee out, and decide if you want to lift your foot off the floor, interlacing hands behind the thigh or in front of the shin, using the right arm to create a little more space between your waist and the thigh bone. Finding length in the keel area. Maintain your left foot flexed, the right knee in line with the right hip. And breathe here. With the sacrum heavy. Again, allowing the spine to be as neutral as possible, to decompress. Letting the back muscles soften into the earth. Let go of any tension in your face. Soften the space between eyebrows. Let it widen. Temples and forehead relax. Just one more breath. Right foot comes to floor. We hug in the left knee and extend the right leg down. Left arm reaches out in line with shoulder. Guide the knee over to the right. Gaze over left shoulder. Maintain the outer left hip down. And allow the chest to expand. Make good use of your time since you've decided to practice yoga. Remember that the most important thing is to bring your awareness to this moment. And of course, the mind will eventually drift away. All you do is bring it back. As soon as you catch it, thinking of future, past, you bring it back to this moment by watching what is happening. What is happening in the body, any sensations, the breath happening. Any thoughts, any feelings that arise, acknowledge them too without getting attached to them, without giving them too much power. Just observe them coming and passing through, and the next feeling coming, the next sensation, the next thought. You finish the next exhalation. Bring your knee back to center and hug it in. Draw the right knee up. With your hands on your knees, move them forward away from chest and hold. Sacrum heavy, observe the release for your back. And keeping your knees together, move them gently from side to side, like a sacral massage. Pausing in center, and if you only want to do this part, and you don't want to do the chest part, you can just relax for a couple minutes at least before continuing with your day, with your night. If you want to continue on to do the stretch for the chest and the shoulders, roll over to one side, sit up, and then take your blocks, and I'll show you how to position the blocks. One block will be under your head. It can be either in the highest height or the middle height. And the second block will be under your shoulder blades, either in the middle or lowest height, middle or lowest. So the combination is always one notch higher for your head so that your neck is long. Okay, I'm gonna do middle height with highest height. And then here we position the bottom edge of the block with the bottom of the shoulder blades. Adjust them so they're flat over that block, and the head is supported by the second block. Open the arms wide, palms facing up. The knees begin bent, check in with the low back. And if your low back feels fine, you can try extending your legs forward, see how that feels. If it's too much, if the floating ribs are sticking out, I recommend that you rebend your knees. Otherwise, you can keep your legs straight. If the knees are bent, they can fall inwards, touching lightly. Neck stays long. Enjoy the opening for the area of the chest. When we bike, we tend to close off, hunch forward, so this is a great counter stretch. And the arms can stay like this, open wide, palms up. If you don't have the blocks, you can even just lie on the floor and do cactus arms. You can try cactus arms here too, and the arms can be floating up unless it's too much work. If it's too much work if you're holding yourself up here, then there's no point, might as well just lower your arms down. But if you can keep your elbows bent, palms facing up without too much effort, this could be a place to explore. Or you can try interlacing your forearms, holding onto your elbows or forearms above your head. Relax the shoulders. And take some nice long breaths without forcing the breath to be long, just let it be long. You'll notice that the more present you become, the longer your breaths are. It just happens naturally. The breath is fuller, it's easier. Maintain the face relaxed, neutral facial expression. Peaceful. If you're crossing your forearms, change the crossing so the opposite forearm is on top. Neck stays long at all times. Just another couple breaths here, unrushed, easy. When you finish the second exhalation, release your arms down mindfully. And to come out of the blocks, roll over to one side. Slide the blocks off the mat. We're gonna lie down again. So have the pillow under your head. Hugging your knees. Once you lie down, relaxing the back. Now for the final relaxation, I encourage you to have something under your legs, blocks under your thighs, or a pillow under your knees. This is a wonderful way to relax the muscles in your back. And then an eye pillow can be very inducive to a deeper state of relaxation as well. So little towel or an eye pillow. Adjust the shoulder blades down the back, have your palms face up. Lying comfortably with the chest broad. Notice the support beneath you. Surrender to that support. Letting go of all effort, any need to control anything. Observe your feet relaxed, both toes relaxed, or both feet with all the toes. The tops of the feet, bottoms, inner arches, outer edges, heels, tops of the feet, ankles, the lower legs, calf muscles, shins, knees, thighs, hips, both legs completely relaxed. The pelvis, the abdominal area, rib cage, chest, all the internal organs relaxed, the entire back. Notice the shoulders relaxed, upper arms, elbows, forearms, wrists, both hands, all the fingers, throat, neck, chin, lips, tongue, jaw, gum, the whole mouth, ears, temples, eyes, nose, center of the eyebrows, forehead, scalp, brain. The whole head, the whole body, completely relaxed. Continue to watch without having to do anything. Observing sensations. Witnessing any feelings that arise, emotions, without any need to react to them. Watching them pass by like clouds in a blue sky. The blue sky is constant. It's always there, even when we cannot see it. So that's a nice metaphor for the transient changes, the the thoughts, the feelings, the sensations that come and go. They are like clouds. And the yoga practice helps us remember the blue sky. Helps us be okay with turbulent times, stressful times, knowing that they are simply passing through and the blue sky is always there. Allow yourself to connect to the blue sky now. Peace, comfort, silence, surrender, trust. Trust your body's wisdom, its ability for renewal. Know that every time you breathe in, you're getting nourished, more prana, more vitality coming to your system. And in the rest, the body restores itself, not only physically, but also mentally, emotionally, the subtle body. The subtle body relaxes and heals as the physical body does. If you have more time to continue the relaxation, stay quiet. And if you need to wrap up the practice, begin to move your fingers and toes, circle ankles and wrists, and stretch out in your own way. Hugging in the knees. And as always, the safest way to come out of the floor, safest for your spine, is to roll over to one side. Pass through a fetal position here. And then sit up. Cross your legs if you can, sitting comfortably with the hands together. A moment of gratitude for all the many blessings in your life. And with a full heart, we can chant the sound of Om to close. Deep breath in. Om. Namaste. I hope this was helpful. Let me know in the comments or message me. See you again.